Hello everyone, it's Mike Levin here in Inwood, New York City, and I'm walking down the sort of cliff we have in our neighborhood here, the 215 Street steps, and you can see they're renovating them here. I showed it in a prior video, but it's always interesting to me. Anyway, I haven't produced a video in some time, either my walking or my coding videos. It's January 17th, Saturday, 2015, and things have been busy at work, at home. There's the holidays, and now I'm starting to get my mind back into things, and I find myself being at a critical sort of juncture with both the Pipulate and Levinix project. Nothing has had so much of an impact on me as Chris Smith doing his parallel work on a series of projects inspired by Pipulate, but taking slightly different directions. And on my last project, 360i Tiger, the project, the user interface, everything about it was tied inextricably to Google Spreadsheets, because back in those days, well over 5 years ago now, there was no really good way to avoid complicated user interface development work. Everything was on the complicated side. There wasn't quite the selection of JavaScript libraries and browser capabilities as there is today, and that has decidedly changed. And when Chris got up to the displaying the grid-like structure of the data, he just grabbed, I think it was called data tables, one of the more popular ways to show, to represent grid data on the web, where you just throw some structured, maybe JSON data at the browser, and it throws it into something that looks a lot like a spreadsheet with column sorting and capabilities for paging and probably even filtering. But that is only for like output. It's for like a display process, and that's never really been how I use the spreadsheet. It had that as a side effect, but I used it as a way to issue commands to do the input portion. You could do rapid experimentation, because you plug in a URL, you tell it to grab the links off that page, and then you can do secondary explorations on the data that gets pulled back, naming the columns as you go. Say you want to know the page rank for all the URLs you pulled back, no problem. You want to mash it up with other APIs to get the inbound links from Majestic SEO, no problem. You just keep adding new column names as you need them in a very extremely interactive and rapidly iterable exploratory environment, which served at 360i in the SEO department incredibly well. It was like a secret weapon. And now that I'm re-implementing all my past stuff from Hittail through Tiger, using the benefit of hindsight, I know that I can't make it dependent on Google Spreadsheets, but I am reluctant to give up the advantage that it provided so well. And so I've been doing my research to try and find the best compromise. I see that web spreadsheets are just gradually coming into the free and open source world via EtherCalc, which came from SocialCalc, which has a history right back to the guy who invented spreadsheets. And I love when projects are like that, going right back to their original founders. And I'm reluctant. Oh, Chris even connected his stuff to EtherCalc like instantly to show it. But again, it's being used for export or output, not that rapid interactive stuff. So my next step is to really resolve that whole question the next how to solve this user interface problem, how to have the rapid interaction that I loved so much about Tiger without making it inextricable from Google Spreadsheets again, and without relying on other heavyweight components like EtherCalc. And I believe that there is a better way. I just need to do a few experiments and find it. And that's why I haven't actually produced many videos, or produced any videos yesterday. I was completely investigating things, and hopefully my next video I'll be able to tell you a little bit more about what my solution is. Well, thanks for joining me. Hope to talk to you soon, and don't forget to subscribe. Hey, good, thanks. How about you?
All right.